nice. Yeah, I don't know, whatever, we'll just put it up there, I guess. Should be alright. Alright. So I think it's time to add music playback to my little AI assistant thing. So I have a stream safe. I have this folder of the stream safe music I've been collecting. So this is the music that plays on the intro, and I now have 899 tracks because I just added the Overfield soundtrack. Maybe it would be nice to actually be able to pick a specific soundtrack for a specific game. There's all kinds of things we could do. Because my AI assistant is game aware, right? She knows what game I'm playing. So I could even have... Let me just think about it. Well, let's flesh this out. Let's think about our possibilities. Okay. Let's just think about our possibilities. Okay. So we want a music player. Okay. So what are the functions that we could have? So we've got over 800 tracks, like let's just say 900 because it's 899. 900 tracks almost, right? 900 tracks. So there are several ways we could have, like fully random. So what kind of modes could we have? We could have like fully random mode. So modes fully random, just picks any old track. We could have game context. Plays music for current game. There's lots of things I could do. I wouldn't really want it to play tracks in a linear order, to be honest. Those are the only two modes I can really think of. So we've got two modes there. We could have like just play anything fully randomly, or play music that's relevant to the current game, because she knows what game I'm playing, right? So I think this is definitely something I want to do. All right, and we can think about other things as well. Okay. So at the moment, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build it separate. The reason I'm gonna have to build it separate is I can't use the existing player because the existing player is really awkward. The existing player is set up in the way that it's set up because we have, if I hit play, we have like a visualizer effect that's part of the intro. So in order to get that to work, which is these ripples here, right? In order to get that to work, yeah, so these ripples will react to the music because it's like a third-party plugin that I grabbed, and the third-party plugin is a little bit temperamental about how it handles audio and stuff. So we're using like specific audio channels, and we put it on the actual visualizer itself. And we have like little things that handle that timing and track selection. So I think our best option for what we want, I'll stick it on core because it's kind of like a core system, I guess. We do have an audio manager already. Audio manager is my sound effects manager. Oh yeah, we were using, yeah, we do have karaoke because this is back when Miku used to sing. So I set this up so that Miku could do karaoke even. So we should probably add it to our audio manager, I think. Yeah. Because we already have like channels for music, we have channels for karaoke. Okay, so if we go back to our sort of like I don't know what you would call this. What do you call this? Our requirements, right? What it is we're trying to build. So obviously the first thing I think here is, okay, so how the hell are we going to separate the music that's specific to a game easily? And the truth is, right now we really can't do it because everything is just kind of bundled in together. So I think that the first thing to do, let me just go over here because I don't know what else is in this folder that maybe you shouldn't see. Probably nothing, but better safe than sorry. I'm just going to make a backup of that just in case I make a mess. Okay, there we go. So we're back in our stream save folder. Okay, so the first and obvious thing I think I should do is I should separate a music that's specific to a game. There's a lot of music in here for games that I don't play, right? Like there's a lot of Neptunia music because I just kind of grabbed them out of my iTunes library. Now I don't really play Neptunia games. If we go to my list of games database, there currently isn't a Neptunia game in here, so it's not like part of a regular game that I play or anything. So the only sad thing is, yeah, I don't know if this fully makes sense. I suppose it does because there are some games like Zenless, Genshin, and Overfield that I think I would like to just play the music for that game for. So that is enough of a motivating factor for me to actually separate these out, I think. Okay, so the obvious thing to do is to make some folders. So we want one for Overfield. The problem is, which ones are the Overfield ones? Can I find them by date and time modified? Yes. Okay, genius. Okay, so these are the Overfield ones most recently added. So we can cut those and stick them in an Overfield folder. Okay. Let's just make sure that's the right number of tracks. So that was 32 tracks. So if I go to the extracted folder, there are 32 tracks. Yeah, excellent. So I got them all. Okay, so Overfield is 32 tracks, which we just put into a folder. We have some Persona stuff. We kind of do play Persona, but anything Persona related, I guess. Okay, so let's make a folder for Persona, and anything that says Persona here in album name can go into Persona. Okay. Neptunia stuff, yeah. See, I got a whole load of we've got Nier Automata. I got a whole load of Zenless Zone Zero stuff and put it in recently, but it won't be easy to see that that's what it's from. I don't know whether this is it or not. Realm of Tranquil Eternity. Now I'm pretty sure Realm of Tranquil Eternity is part of Genshin. Oh boy. We're making a mess. It's okay, you gotta make a mess to make a... You gotta make a mess to make a good. Yes, wise words. I can't wait for that to be printed on my tombstone. You've got to make a mess before you make a good. Cappy. 2025. Look, I didn't just wake up. Actually, I'm lying. I woke up a couple of hours ago, but I'm struggling. All right, I'm struggling. I'm trying to get all the Genshin stuff. The Persona 4 stuff wants to go in the Persona soundtrack, I guess. So I think that's all Genshin. Persona 4 should probably go into Persona folder because it's still Persona, even though it is a different game. It's still Persona. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Alright. Alright, so we're starting to get a bit more organized now. Neptunia, Neptunia. I think this might be Zenless stuff. But you'd never think it was Zenless stuff because, like, I don't even think it's in the game. I think it was just a weird, some weird promo Zenless release stuff. Nier Automata is not something I'm going to play regularly enough that it needs its own game specific thing. Oh, these are Zenless. But the problem is I don't have much Zenless soundtrack that anybody would actually recognize. I just have this weird album that's like, yeah, stuff that isn't actually in the game. I've even got Uma Musume. Uma Musume. This is all Uma Musume. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's get the Uma Musume. But I might I think I'll extend and expand my Zenless soundtrack at some point. So that could be a thing. Alright, so we seem to have some organization now. I say that like it's something that just naturally occurred, you know, over the course of time. Like rain fell for weeks, months and years, and then we seem to have had folders form themselves in the folders of my computer. No, I just did that. No, that might seem like a good thing, right? It seems like a good thing, right? You put things in folders so you know where they are. It's actually a bad thing, and I'll tell you why. You know why it's a bad thing? It's a bad thing because this current system now won't find any of those tracks. And the reason why is because we don't scan the music folder recursively. So we don't include subfolders, basically. So if I go... I've got to try and figure out how this works now. It's been a while. So I need to update my my code to now include recursive folders and things. At least I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Where am I looking? Where is anything? I don't know what anything is. Oh, I do know where it is. It's under Canvas Start. Yes, it is. I remember now. And my audio sampler, here we go. My audio sampler. And there's my safe start. I have an audio listener. I can't remember which one plays music. I would guess it's the audio sampler. Which most of this isn't my code because this is the third-party plugin. But I kind of had to hack it a bit to get it to do what I wanted it to do. So this, what I'm really saying is this code is a complete fucking shit show and it's a mess. Okay, so you can see here that we're scanning in cdump stream safe. And we're getting all the file names of star.mp3 within the folder and the path. So this is where we do it. The problem is we don't do that recursively. Let's close some of these scripts that we're not interested in right now, just so I don't get overwhelmed. These scripts aren't important right now. Okay, so I'm going to be a lazy motherfucker because this isn't my own code and I'm not really that bothered about it, and it's already a fucking shit show if I'm being honest. So we're going to make a proper thing in a minute. And like I said, I can't really use the proper thing. I don't know, I might be able to. Okay, you know what we should do? Okay, we'll come back to this because really, instead of being a degenerate who just uses shitty ass code, right? And just kind of like, you know, that'll do. I should really do this the way I would like to do it. I should make this the best thing that I can do. Right? I should make this the best music player it can be. Now, how can this be the best music player it can be? Well, we can add something to our list of what it is that we want, right? And we could add the simple line that says it should ideally, now I don't know if it will, but we're going to look at that now. It should ideally replace the start music player. So we essentially have one music player that does all of the music playing, because that's the best way to do it, right? If you have 26 different music players that are playing music in different places and in different ways on different objects, you can see what can happen there, right? That can be a bit of a nightmare. But if we can get the music player to support the visualizer at the start, well, then we can just use the same music player for everything. So in order to achieve this, we would need to figure out how to pass the music to the visualizer at start. Okay, so in order to solve this, we need to be able to do this. Alright, so let's do it. Let's jump in. So we said it was going to be a core script. I think it will be a core script. We've already got an audio manager. We could just make it part of audio manager, or we could add a music player component to the audio manager. I think a music player component to the audio manager is the best way to go. I think that's a good way to do it. Alright, so we're going to create a new C# script, and we're going to call it music manager. Alright, and we're going to add it to our audio manager. Music. Oh no, it's not showing. It hasn't compiled yet. It's being very, very lazy. Alright, it should show up now. Music manager. Alright, here's our music manager. I don't want that. Alright, so we have our music manager. So let's just get rid of this. We don't want it. We don't want it. We don't need it. No one asked for it. Nobody wants it. What's this? Is it got an update or something? Visual Studio 2022 update is now available. Fine. Alright, let's let this thing update itself, because it's going to complain if we don't. Let's just let this thing update itself. We don't need that anymore. We shouldn't have Steam open. I thought you said you were updating on close. Did you? Were you lying? Are you lying, Microsoft? I think you're lying to me, Microsoft. You said you were going to update on the last close, and I closed you and you didn't update. Why are you lying to me, Microsoft? Okay, this time it's doing it. This time it's doing it. Alright, these things take a little while, so that gives us a moment to top my vape up. Before we get started, save your work. What work? It's not even open. Shut up. It's tripping today. It really is. Tripping as much as I am. That's a lot of tripping. That is a lot of tripping. Bill Gates has been smoking the wacky backy. He's been inhaling the Kool-Aid. Been snorting that stuff. Mark my words. Alright, we're installing 383 packages. You said you were just going to update. I thought you were just going to like replace the font or something. Maybe add a couple of little buttons. It's so overkill. Microsoft's such a... They're so wasteful. Honestly. Do you ever live with anybody who uses like half a roll of toilet paper to like pick a bogey out of their nose? I lived with someone like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you using that much tissue just to... It's so crazy. You're using like a whole box of tissues to blow one nostril. One nostril. Half a nose. Let's get together and blow our nose. Oh my god, this is like watching paint dry. This is like watching paint dry. Oh, it's going quicker. What does the blurb say? Visual Studio 2026 is here. Faster. It's a text editor, dude. It doesn't have to be fast. What do you mean faster? It's a fucking text editor. Smarter? Well, it's got no sentience, so how can it be smarter? What are you talking about? You fool! Even AI is not sentient. Shut up. And a hit with early adopters. Oh, it's a hit, is it? Are all the cool kids fucking talking about it at the playground while they're smoking the cigarettes behind the bike sheds? You know what, mate? That new Visual Studio. Oh, it packs a punch, I tell you. No one's doing that. You know they're not. It's all lies. Everything in there is a lie. That is so ridiculous. I've got to read the rest. What other lies have you got in here? We're thrilled to announce that Visual Studio 2026 is now generally available. What, before did you have to have like a fucking VIP invitation or something? I cordially invite you to try the new Visual Studio, sir, with some caviar and a glass of champagne. Yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. This is a moment we've built side by side with you. No, you fucking haven't. I wouldn't even let you in the house. You're not coming by my side. Well, it depends. Unless there's a hot. Do you have any hot chicks? Maybe if it was a hot chick, I would. Maybe if it was a. Yeah, all right. If it was a hot chick, yeah, of course I would. But no, that didn't happen. Sadly, your feedback has helped shape this release more than any before. Really, I haven't given you any feedback, so I doubt that highly. Since the introduction of the Insiders channel in September, more developers have downloaded and tested this preview than any other Visual Studio's history. Really? Maybe what if there's just more? No, you know what that is. That's also a lie. That's because so many people are now vibe coding and they have no idea what they're doing. That there are just more wannabe developers. There are more people trying to develop things than ever before because of AI. That's what I think that is. That doesn't mean you made the best product ever. That just means that the demand has increased. That doesn't mean that you're the best necessarily, right? That just means the demand has increased. In the year leading up to this release, we fixed over 5,000 of your reported bugs. You know what that tells me? That you guys need to learn to code. You have 5,000 bugs in a text editor. That you know of. I'm surprised this thing even runs, to be honest. Alright, that's enough of that now. Right? Oh, we didn't install it yet. Updating Visual Studio. 5,000 bugs in a text editor. That's a lot of bugs for a text editor. Copy workloads component. Just default it all. Whatever. Oh, this is like a major release though, isn't it? The following packages aren't available. Component group Windows app SDK. Okay. And now it's asking me what I want. I want .NET desktop development. For now, I've got Unity game development. That's fine. That is fine for now. I feel like I'm going to regret this. Because it's not 2026 yet. Isn't this like opening Christmas presents before Christmas Day? That's kind of what it feels like. Like, why is it 2026 when we're still in November 2025. I feel preemptive. This feels scary to me. Undercooked. I don't know. Like, think about it, right? You had 5,000 bugs in your last version of the thing, and we were getting towards the end of the year. So God knows how many bugs you had at the start of the year. So God knows how many bugs this has. I feel like I'm just downloading a massive 1.7 gigabytes of bugs. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. And I'm just installing the biggest collection of bugs anyone's ever seen in their life. I can't wait. This is gonna be an absolute nightmare. This is gonna be like some kind of horror show. God damn it! Why does it take so long? I can install fucking GTA 6 quicker than this. It's not out yet, but if it was, I could probably. And this is just a text editor, right? Let's just get ourselves back to reality for a moment and understand what it is we're installing. We are installing an editor of text with some little pop-ups here and there. I mean, that's kind of insane, right? You couldn't possibly make this more efficient. You couldn't possibly, make this less than 1.7 gigabytes and take less than an hour to update. We're 27 minutes in. I haven't done any work yet. Oh my God, why is it taking so long? This might take a while. Yeah, no shit. Can we code now? Can we code? Hello? Hello, Microsoft. Can we get our text editor back now? Is that alright with you? Any chance? Any chance? Before Christmas would be great. Oh my God, why do all installers do this? They get to like 99% and then they just sit there and and it's like, you said you were almost done. Just do it. Just let it go. You can do this. I believe in you. Come on. Just let it out. Let it out. Let it all out. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh my God, why? What could you possibly be doing? Oh my God, it's cleaning up. Oh my God, we got a new splash screen. Amazing. There's no way. Add accounts later. I'm never adding an account. You better get used to that. Wait, why is there like... What? As you use Visual Studio, any projects, folders, or files that you open will show up here. Shut up. Right, just close that. No, just open... Where's my music player? And it still opens in 2022. So what? Do I have two versions installed now? You know what? I'm sticking with 20. I can't believe I just sat there and waited for that to install for all that time. Wait, 2022. The version I'm using is ancient. Visual Studio. No, it says here Visual Studio has been updated to 17.14. Wait, so why does it say 2022? But there it says copyright 2025. What? So which version am I using? I swear I'm not going crazy. When I loaded this, it said, look, it says 2022. What? Whatever. I don't care anymore. This is ridiculous. All right. So, okay. Now we need to think about what modes we want to support and all the other things, all right? So, okay, what I like to do is I want to talk about something real quick. The first instinct is to do like a public bool, right, which is like game specific equals false, right? And then to do like, I don't know, well, for now I'll just put a string, right? Game. And I want to talk about this quick, because I'm all about like reducing the number of variables, because you like bools. I saw this weird video and I actually kind of agree with it. Well, like bools are normally not the thing that you want, and I agree with that, and here's why. So real quickly, this is how like I think this is how like newer people would do it, right? And the reason that's bad, I think, is because if you don't want a game specific playlist, right, then this is just going to be blank. So now like you have two variables that represent the same thing. But if you just have this, you don't need the bool, because you can simply say, okay, if no game is specified, then we play everything. All right. But if a game is specified, like near automata or whatever, right, then we play that specific game. So that is how I'm going to do it. But I'm also going to do it with probably with enums. Well, let me think about this. There's a few ways we can go about doing this. So the way game detection works is we use Steam's game ID because it's just easier. So I use Steam's ID. So if we look at Overfield, for example, it's actually called Kaihou Kuukan Overfield, and its Twitch ID is 369404809. Right. So when I play this game, my agent snaps to that game, right? So what we essentially want is we want a... I think we already have some of these. There we go. We have like a little games database. Where are these pulled from? Games. Does this autofill? What does it do? Yeah. Okay, so you'll see what happens, right? So as we load our AI agent, what we do is we pull all of the games from Steam that we play, which is basically this list, right? Okay, so this is important because we don't want to duplicate anything, right? So we should have KaiCon. There it is. That Overfield is already getting pulled from Twitch because it's already in our database, right, of games that we play. So this tells us what order things are going to go in, right? So when we if we want to feed a game-specific playlist for Overfield, we know that we're pulling Overfield from Twitch and from our database, and then we want to divert out. We want to divert from there into a music playlist. Now, since the data has to be stored in text because we're storing it here, there's a few ways we could go about doing it. Probably the best way to do it would be to use an integer and just have an index. So what we need is something called a music playlist. Okay, so I've created a music playlist class, and then what we'll do is we will create our music playlists probably as a sub from our audio manager. Yeah. Let's call them music playlists so we can see what they are. Alright, so I'm going to create a music playlists here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to name each playlist here. So if we go to our folders of playlists, we can see at the moment playlist 0, because it counts from 0. Playlist 0 is Genshin, playlist 1 is Overfield, 2 is Persona, 3 is Uma Musume. So essentially what we want to do is we want to mirror this folder structure in here, essentially. And then that way it knows where to look for music. So our first one is going to be Genshin. And if we're really smart about this, we don't even need a class, to be honest, because if we use the object name, so again it's like removing redundancies, right? Okay, we can be smart about it. We don't need a music playlist class. Here's why. We need two things. We need music playlist to be controlled using two things, right? One is a variable index. Now we can obtain by child index of the parent music playlists, which index the playlist is, and then folder name of where to look. Now folder name can just be the object name, so we don't actually need a music playlist class at all. So I'm going to delete that. We don't need a class for this. So what we can do is we can just store the folder names here, and then index, child index, we can use for the index. So we don't even need a special script for this. We can just type the folder names in here. Okay, the problem with doing it this way is if we want to add a new playlist for, I'm trying to think of a game that begins with A. I don't know, whatever. Amber's spin-off for Genshin Impact. Right, if we got a new game that starts with A, the only downside of doing it this way is all the indexes will change when we add A, right? Or, so if we added a new game called After Dark or something like that, right? Okay, we could put After Dark there so it stays alphabetical, but then that's going to change all the indexes underneath, which means in our database we then have to change all the indexes in the database, right? So if you had like 100 games, that could be like kind of a pain in the ass. But to be fair, I'm actually wrong about that, because we could just leave it there and just not let it, like, not care about the fact that it's not alphabetical, and then we only need to add the new index of the new game. So yeah, I think that'll be fine actually. All right. That should be fine. So let's make sure we've got them all there, right? We've got Genshin, Genshin, Overfield, Persona, Uma Musume. Wait. You know what? I am gonna make a music playlist script, because I'd rather store. Hello, Dingvio. How are you? I'd rather store the Twitch numbers on a class rather than add it to the database. And the reason why is every time I add a new feature, I end up with like more shit in here. And it's just getting a bit, it's getting a bit yikes. So instead what I'll do is I'll add a music playlist class to each one of these. And in music playlist, we will store the Twitch ID as a string. Okay, so now we've got a Twitch ID. So if we go to Genshin Impact, we can see on Genshin Impact the Twitch ID is this. that way, when the game changes and we're on game-specific music playlists, we can just automatically query the Twitch ID against the current game. And if it's the current game matches the Twitch ID, well, then we know which playlist to play, right? So we don't need to store it in here. So Overfield is this one. Persona. Ooh, this is interesting. Now I've come across a situation where I'm like, okay, if I was playing Persona 4, well, here's the thing, right? There's a few Persona games. There's like Persona 5, there's Persona 4, Persona 5, and Persona 5 Phantom X. And I would say that for any of those games, I'd want to play the Persona playlist. So now we're getting into, okay, we no longer have a one-to-one relationship, because I actually feel like I should be allowed to assign multiple games for the same playlist. Hello, Pika. How are you? What's that? 10 stream streak. You crazy one. Okay, so we could have a list of Twitch IDs, which makes it one to many. Or is that going overkill? We probably should do that. Yeah, we probably should do that. Okay, so instead we need system collections generic, so we can have lists. And instead of having a public string, we have a public list of strings instead. And then we can say Twitch IDs equals new. So tonight is coding right for you instead of Overfield. It's not tonight for me, it's 12:30. And I'm just doing this now. I'm just adding a music player, and then I'm gonna get back into my normal routine. It's not like this is gonna be the entire day or anything. Well, mind you, I've said that before. Depends how long this takes, right? Okay, so now we gotta go and add all those again, because I've made it like a list of Twitch IDs. But that's good, because now we can have like multiple games in here that will play these playlists. Maybe that's kind of unnecessary, but I like to make sure that I can do whatever it is I might want to do. So I think that's a good change. Because like in Persona's example, I can think of at least 3 games I would want to use this playlist on. It's just that I don't happen to be playing any of the other ones right now. Alright, and then Uma Musume is Uma Musume. So there we go. So even though currently we only have 1 Twitch ID per game, we can now add more Twitch IDs for Persona, for example, if we wanted to. Alright, so that is good enough, I think, for determining the playlists. So what we have is, from object name we have the folder name. From child index we have the index of the playlist, although we don't need that anymore actually, because instead we're just going to do a query on Twitch ID against the current game that's playing. Alright, so if we go back to our music player, which is on audio sampler. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. 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 Audio manager. There we go. Okay. Right, so there that says game, right? So now we're back to, because we're actually going to determine the game automatically. So we could go back to bool actually. Okay, so our music playlist now supports a mode called game specific. So do we want to play playlists specific to the current game, or do we just want to play anything? So this game specific will tell us whether we want to read the playlist recursively or not. But these are things that would I need a way to sort of turn these on and off. It's kind of tricky. Okay, I've got a better way of doing this. Really, we have 3 modes. I'm thinking about this the wrong way. So I just thought about how am I going to control this thing. So I think the best way to control this thing is to press the M key, and then the M key will toggle through the 3 modes. And the 3 modes are going to be off, on, and game specific, right? And then as we press M, we toggle through these 3 modes. So for that, we need an enum instead. So we can actually create a... It's part of this, I guess. How do I open up an enum? Isn't it that? It's probably that, actually. Yeah, it is that. Okay, so play modes are off, on, and game, I guess. There we go. Okay, that's way better. So now our music manager can be either off, on, or game specific. And as we press M on the keyboard, we're going to cycle through these 3 modes, and she's going to need to give us some feedback about what it's doing. Alright, so for that we need an update. So we need a void update. And we can say if inputs get key down, key code, looking for M, key code M. Alright, and then we also need, we could read the mod's enum value directly. It would be better. Right, I want an efficient way of doing that. So I'm going to get AI to help me. I could do it, and I could do it easily with a variable. I could do it myself. But I know that GPT will have a very efficient way for me to do that. So rather than store an extra variable, okay. Can you help me cycle through the available enum mods as I press the... Actually, we should also do get key. I might want to do get key up. Nah, it should be alright. As I press the M key. Right, can you help me cycle through the available enum mods as I press the M key without creating a new variable to store the index? There we go. GPT will be able to do that very easily for me. Is my T3 chat back? No, it's not. Yeah, I think my billing info got fucked up, but it's fine. I don't need to pay for that right now. I'll just use the free GPT one, ChatGPT one, because I'm not heavily developing right now. But when I'm heavily developing, I'll probably just renew my subscription. Where is my ChatGPT? This one. There we go. Can you help me cycle through the available enum modes as I press the M key without creating any variables store the index? Yes, you can cycle through enum values without storing your own index by using enum.getValues and a little math. There we go, and it's given me the solution. Alright, so if we look at what it's doing, get all enum values, find the current index, and then increment whilst capping at the length. Will that go back to 0? Let's find out. I think it will. I think the percentage makes it wrap around. I think. Let's find out. Off on game. 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 Perfect. That's exactly what we want. However, because I'm working blind, I need some feedback to let me know that, you know, that's happening. So there's a few ways we could go about it. Yeah. Oh, I don't need a video. Oh, that'll be great, yeah.
Alright, you tell me, put one in the tub here.
Perfect, thanks.
Leave one out.
What was I saying? Yeah, we could, right, because the intro, she's not actually available to speak during the intro. I was going to do TTS, but I think I'll use a UI canvas instead, because a UI canvas will show up during the intro as well. So then I can just see it visually. Oh my god, the canvas was so zoomed in. Alright, so will a canvas on here actually appear above everything else or not? Let's find out. Oh yeah, I think it will. Alright. Ah, something's blocking it there though. Wait, is it? Or am I just being lied to? No, something's definitely blocking it there. That's kind of weird. I guess we could put it in the middle though. Actually, yeah, no, the canvas is lying to me. Because if you go to game mode, you can't actually see it. That's fine, I'll just put it on the actual overlay canvas. Where are we putting the thermometer on? See, that one's for start. Game overlay, camera frame. Okay, I think I can put it somewhere around here. That was not a good one to copy because it's at a weird angle. I don't even use the Miku thing anymore. We could rename the Miku one, I guess. I had to get rid of the Miku thing because it was getting me flagged on fucking YouTube for copyright. But I don't necessarily want to rip the functionality out because I quite like the functionality and I put quite a lot of work into it. Okay, so we can see that. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, we'll call that TXT music mode. And I'm just going to leave it on for now so we can see what it looks like during the start and stuff. I have like a million of these open now. So I think I probably want to put it like there next to the thermometer, I think. So I'm going to copy the world transform. I'm going to paste the world transform. There we go. And then my music mode's going to go there. So now what I can do is I can go to my music script. And I need access to TM Pro. TM Pro. We want a public text mesh pro UGUI. And we'll do TXT music mode. And then what we can do is... we'll want to put it on a timer though. So we want to say music mode.text equals mode to string. But then that's going to display the mode that the music mode is currently on, but it will never go away unless we tell it to go away. So in order to make it go away, we need to be using system collections. So we can use coroutines. And then we're going to create a coroutine called reset mode text, in which we're going to yield return new wait for 5 seconds, I guess we'll do it, and then we will reset the text to blank. And then as we do that, we're going to start the coroutine of reset mode text. There we go. Alright, so what that should now do is, as we're toggling our music mode, we should get feedback. Shut up. Shut up, Microsoft! Oh, we forgot to link. We forgot to link. I always forget to link it. So if I go to my audio manager, I need to link my new music mode text. There it is. Okay, now it'll work. Alright, so as I change my music mode, there we go, I can see it's on, it's game, it's off. There is an issue with that. Because we don't wait for the coroutine. Actually, I'm going to ask GPT what the best solution is for this. Okay. Because we don't wait for the coroutine to end as we're toggling modes, we don't always get 5 seconds of display before it turns off. So let's find out how GPT would solve that. Alright. I added some visual feedback, but there is an issue. Since you can toggle modes before the end of the first coroutine, you don't always get a full 5 seconds before the text disappears. How can I ensure the text remains on screen for 5 seconds despite toggle frequency? Alright, let's see what it gives us. You need to cancel or restart the previous coroutine so that every toggle guarantees a fresh 5-second timer. The simplest solution is to store a reference to the running coroutine and stop it before starting a new one. Here's the clean version. Alright. So I'm guessing, yeah, we have a private coroutine reference in which we start the reference and stop the reference. Reset routine is null. What's using a bool? Which we don't store though. What? Oh, okay. So a coroutine class type can be booled as true or false. Okay. I guess that would ascertain whether it's running or not. Okay. Alright, so now when we try it, we should get a full 5 seconds on screen, no matter how fast we toggle modes. So on. It's just staying on now. Oh, okay, no, it didn't. I think 5 seconds is quite a while. Game, off, on. 5 seconds might be too much, actually. 3 seconds would probably do it. Yeah, 3 seconds will probably do it. So we do 3 seconds instead. Yeah, that's great. So now I can see what music mode I'm on, even if we're in intro. Oh, M is move camera though. I'm already using M for move camera. That's why that thing's there. I can't use M. I have to use a different key. Oh no! I can't use M for music, which is kind of annoying because I use M for move camera. Shit. Music mode really wants to be an M. I could do U, I guess. Music. It feels weird though. Music. Ugh. Or maybe P. What about P for playlist? Playlist mode. P for playlist mode. And we rename it to playlist mode. Let's see if P works. I don't think I'm using P for anything. Yeah, so P playlist mode we can have on, game, or off. It would default as off. But even when playlist mode is off, we still want like the intro music to go across to the visualizer. Okay. So now the fun part. Now the fun part, yeah? Oh, thanks.
They didn't have mass on the ground neither.
Oh, no. I need to close all of those. Okay, so we can get the audio source for music. by referencing audio source in position 0. I mean, right now there's no audio source. Right now there's no audio source karaoke usage, if that makes sense. But again, I don't want to rip it out in case I want it back at some point. Okay, so we're going to need a reference to the music audio source. So I wouldn't normally do this, but because I've got multiple audio sources on this component and I want to make sure I get the right one, I'm going to do a music audio. I'm going to do an audio clip. And the reason I'm going to do that is I want to make sure that we're getting the right audio source, basically. So if I got an audio mixer, I can see which output is being used. There. I want to make sure the right output is being used. So for now, I'm just going to make it so that when I press the P key, I'm going to say a source clip equals clip test, and then a source play. But this is just a temporary test situation. So if I go back to my audio manager, I can put a clip in here. These are all the Miku songs, actually. They're still in here. That's good because I want something like long so I can tell that it's working properly. Okay, whatever. We'll just pick song 25. Go to the audio mixer and make sure that's going through music. If it's not, I'm going to need to change it. Actually, apparently we're using karaoke for the intro, which is kind of weird. Null reference. Oh yeah, I forgot to put. There's something I forgot. We need a private void. We need a private void awake or start. I'll just do a start. I'll do private void start, where we say a source equals get component audio source. But there is a way to do this as an array, which I may need to actually revert to if this doesn't work. Which is why I wanted to do this as a test, because really I have, and now it doesn't. Why is that there? Okay, that's fine. Yep, it's working. We can see it's going through the music, which means technically I can, right now I could play two songs at once. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do this part, replacing the intro, because that is going to be really tricky. And I like, if it ain't broke, don't fix. I mean, it kind of is broken a little bit, but it's functional enough. It works well enough for now. So I don't necessarily want to unravel all of that. I'm just, as long as I have my music player working, which is what I want mainly. Alright, so our audio source is working correctly and referenced correctly. It's playing through the right channels, it's playing through the right mixer. Okay, so now all I need is I need access to system collections generic so that I can store a list, and the list is going to be a private list of string MP3 files okay, and then here I can say what we're going to want is we're going to need to build a list of files. So we're going to do a get files, and we're going to do a bool of recursive, and this wants to be a void, I guess. Okay, so the next bit of logic that we need is, if it's not doing it recursively, which means we call this function for game specific, we need to do a couple of things. We need to identify which game is currently playing and which playlist we should be playing from. And then we can set the path, and then we do that path instead. Okay, let me yeah, this might not be the best way to do it. I might ask GBT to help me with this, just because I know it'll come up with a really cool way of doing it. Because what we might want to do is scan a folder by folder name. I think the function might be something more like scan the folder by folder name. Okay. So let's give it the script back, and we're going to explain what we need. Okay. Now I just need the following. Right, off, stop all music from playing. On, build playlist recursively. And game's tricky because it's going to... Right, for now, because I'll need to do that part myself, but I'll get it to do this part. Only play music from the game subfolder. Build playlist by adding MP3 files recursively. Shuffle and play tracks automatically. Game. Only play music from the game subfolder. Hello, Persona. How are you? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm just making a little music player for my AI assistant. Only play music from the game subfolder. And then same kind of thing, right? Shuffle and play game tracks automatically. Alright, let's see what it gives me. I'm still going to need to do the part where I actually match the game with the Twitch ID. Okay, below is this cleaner structure to make all three modes work correctly. Off, stop everything. On, build a full playlist, recursive, shuffle, autoplay. Game, build a playlist only from the game subfolder, shuffle, autoplay. I will give you a complete ready-to-use version of your script with only the missing logic added. Nothing else changed. Full working version with mode logic. Assumptions are just if needed. Your MP3 files live inside of applicant. No, they don't. But I can change that. Alright, let's get the code and let's see what it gave us. Right, so... yeah, we do not use application data path ever because it sucks. Yesterday I forgot to play Overfield. How'd you forget to play Overfield? Yeah, I haven't played it today yet, but I will be shortly once I've done this. I actually managed to get to level. It's one before the next big one, I think it was. So everything opens up at level, is it 40 or whatever I think it is? Or maybe it's 30. It's something like that. I think it might be 40 and I'm at 39. But I'm one off from where like everything opens up, like, you know, the next ascension and stuff like that. And like different like material levels where you can do the next level and things like that. So but yeah, I used every single bit of stamina refresh that I had. And it didn't quite get me as far as I wanted. So I don't know if today will. It's getting a bit heavy. Well, that's the thing, right? It's taken up because every RPG is the same, right? These skinner boxes are the same. It costs a lot more XP to get you to the next level, right? So it's like exponential the amount that you need. I was playing the Inazuma 11 game and time passed by. Inazuma 11 game. I've heard of that. What is that? I might have to have a look at that. Right, so our music folder is dump stream safe. So let's give it the folder name. So our folder name is C dump stream safe. And this one will say game, right? And it's going to say, this is where it gets weird. This is quite cool though, because I can do this part myself, right? So this is where we would have the name of the game. So we're going to need to define a string game folder, which for now I'm just going to set as nothing, but then we can say plus game folder here. Beautiful. Okay. It's basically a new game that has all the characters from the last 8 or 9 Inazuma games. Well, from Genshin, I don't understand. What is Inazuma? Like, Inazuma I know from Genshin, but I don't know if Inazuma is anything else. Yeah, I wonder what the hell that might be. Okay, so now we need. To be honest, I never played one because it was always Nintendo console only, but this time they did Switch and PC. The only time I've ever heard of Inazuma is from Genshin Impact, but I guess it must have been something else. Inazuma 11 is a football with powers game. Alright. I had no idea. I thought it was just a area in Genshin Impact. That's the only place I know it from. Is my backlight? My backlight is fully on. Alright, so what I need to do now is, as we go into game specific playlist mode, we need to, here's what we need to do. We need to look at the current Twitch ID from Game Info Moderation, which should show up on Twitch Info. So if we press play right now, what she does is she pulls, there we go, she pulls the information from the stream on Twitch, right? And so our current game ID in Twitch Info is the current game that we're playing, and she automatically detects games as I change games as well. So we need access to Twitch Info, so we need a Twitch Info reference. So here's what we do. We're going to store the Twitch info in a string, the game ID in a string. So we're going to say string game ID equals Twitch info dot current game ID. Current game ID. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to check our music playlists, and we need to see if the game ID matches any of these IDs that are stored in the music playlists. So we know that we want to be going to child music playlists, so we can say this is a for each transform child in transform find music playlists, which is there. So it's going to go through each child object. We need to start, well actually we can get that from child. Yeah, child.name will be the folder name. Okay, so what we're going to basically do is we're going to say if, hang on, but then we've got a list in there. So then we need to get the component of the child, and the component is music playlist. So we need to say music playlist get playlist equals child get component music playlist. Okay, then we need to say for each string line in get pl dot, what do we call it, Twitch IDs if game ID matches the line, then we've got a match. Then basically game folder equals child.name. So that's the name of the path for the playlist, and then we want to break. Alright, that is literally all we need to do. So what that's going to do is it's going to iterate through all of these child objects. It's going to go into all of these Twitch IDs, and if it finds a match of our current game, it's going to set the folder name to whatever the name of this item is, which will lead us to this folder in our playlists, our MP3 files. If it doesn't find a match, it will literally just load all of these tracks here in the root folder, which is what I want it to do. Alright, so that should just work now. To be honest, I never played one, and I'm liking it. I'm playing with controller. Is it free to play? All right, let's test this. Oh my god. I think why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Am I forgetting something? I don't think I am. Yeah, I don't think I am. All right, let's try it. I think it's like $40 or something. Is it really? Because I think I can probably get it from somewhere else. Yeah, it's on the list of upcoming releases. It should be. I should be able to play that. I should be able to play that in a day or two. Yeah, I'll check it out. I don't want to spend $40 on a game if I don't even know if I like it. If I like a game, I always buy it. But yeah, try before you buy. It's a wise move. But, I can't hear anything. Why can't I hear anything? I've got it muted. That's why. Okay, so there's our start.
On Twitch, Personath says, it's I think like $40 or something. I just downloaded from the deep web. I mean, it works fine. There you have it.
Null reference exception.
I downloaded from another site and it works. Welcome to the
I
PlayCompile
forgot
live
to
stream.
link it. I always forget to link it. Okay, I forgot to link my thing. There it is. Alright, let's try it again. I think we're pretty much done. I just need to make sure it works now.
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
Why did she...
On Twitch, Personath says, Kappa, I just realized they changed the Kappa emote.
It's not letting the music finish. It's changing tracks too early. But I don't know whether that was related to her coming in and out.
PlayCompile says, test.
I think what might be happening is the component is being disabled and re-enabled and restarted, I think, when she comes on and off the screen, which is weird. I didn't know that happened. That's what it seems like. Alright, let's test and see if that is the case.
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
No, that's not happening at all.
On Twitch, PlayCompile says, test.
What the fuck? So it's not being re-enabled when she comes on the screen. But for some reason when she comes on the screen, it's causing the track to change. What? I don't understand how that's happening. How is that happening? Okay, I have no idea how that's happening. The quickest way I can think of of trying to fix it, or at least isolate like other things interfering with it. I mean, nothing else even knows about it because I only just made it today, so it's not like any of the scripts really should be affecting it. But if they are messing with the game object that it's on, then it could be causing it to restart or whatever. However, if that was the case, then this trigger should have appeared in log, which it's not. So I am quite confused, I'm not gonna lie. That is rather confusing. Yeah, that's so weird. If mode is not off, an audio source is playing. Play next track. Play next track. If playlist count is 0, return. Actually, no. If playlist count is 0, are we removing files from the playlist as we play them though? I don't know. Load and play path. Start coroutine. Load and play path. Current index. I don't understand. How is she caught? This makes no sense. How is she causing the next track to play? That makes absolutely no sense at all. Oh, okay.
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
Okay, I see what's happening. Her gallop sound effect is playing through music. So it's cutting the song out. Shit. Why the fuck is her gallop sound effect playing through music? I thought I had a... Didn't I have a... I don't actually have a sound effects channel, though, do I? I've got master voice, music, video, microphone, karaoke, and singing. I don't actually have a sound effects channel. Okay, let's add one. That's why. Okay, and now I know why it's happening. Right, we now have a sound effects channel. I think it is finally time to get rid of the karaoke mix-up part. I liked that as well, but it was... It's getting a bit hairy. Okay, no, a better idea. Let's just put an audio source that plays through sound effects. As an external component. And then we'll link it in Audio Manager. So right now Audio Manager is using a source, but if we do public audio source and then we link the sound effects. I was reading, I'm going to take Lynn off the team. Why would you do that? The best support right now in the game is Momo without dupes. I don't have Momo. With dupes, Meow is a healer too. Pay to win much. Pay to win much! Okay, so that should push that through to there. That should reroute it then. No!
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
Why is it still playing through audio source?
On Twitch, Personal says, so we'll take Lynn off and Meow. I think her weapon, if the upcoming character is dark, he'll give it to her.
It'd be nice to have options. It's because a source equals... There we go, that's why. That's why. Okay, that should fix it.
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
Fixed it. Yeah, music wants to be quite quiet though, because it just wants to be in the background. maybe like there. Minus 34. Alright, let's try that. And then we just need to try it with overfield up and make sure it only plays overfield music.
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
Alright, what do you think music wise? Does that volume sound okay for like background music?
On Twitch, Personad says, yay.
Yeah, it doesn't want to be too loud, I don't think. Some tracks are louder than others as well, that's the problem. But I think that should be okay. Alright, so now I just need to put her in game-specific music and we'll load overfield. And if it only plays overfield music, then we won. We did it correctly. We have a fully customizable music player that understands which game we're playing, and if we want, we can actually have it play just that game's music, which is quite a nice little thing that I made this morning. Not a bad use of 1 hour and 42 minutes of my time. I think that was quite nice.
Piker QuickTime 787
Stop
says,
speaking for me,
Campy forgets
Peaky,
about
shut.
playing games and just codes for tonight.
You can't talk. You have no right to talk about what I forget and what I remember when you don't know. You don't know what I'm remembering and forgetting. Don't speak for me. What are you claiming? What are these lies? What are you claiming I'm forgetting about? Playing games. I don't forget to play games. I choose to make something and code something over playing a game because I feel like that's something I want to do with my time. Right, so the game is now up. So if we tell her to play game-specific music,
I've set the stream title to Kaihou Kuukan, Overfield, Let's Go, and updated the stream.
is it playing overfield music? Let me turn the game audio off. It's probably quite quiet, I can't tell. Let me turn it up. That does not sound like overfield music to me. No, that's Genshin music, isn't it?
Personad says, Kappa.
That's Genshin music. Okay, no, it is working. I think it was still playing Genshin music. This is overfield music, right? Seems like it.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, we'll find out soon enough, I guess. Alright, let's build her out. Let's build her out. It's her time to shine like a crazy diamond. How many players we got right now? I say that like it's my game. I wish this was my fucking game. 1,098 players. What the fuck? That's huge. Ho-ho! This game is popping off. I need to turn the music off in game now though, so that it doesn't interfere. Oh, the camera's not working because it's
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
it's being used by OBS
On
right
Twitch,
now.
Personath says, and another artifact for the time girl.
There we go, that should bring it back. It should come back. There we go. Another artifact for the time girl, what does that mean? Oh! Fireworks! Oh! That's firework music! Firework music! Firework music! I need to get a good view. By the time I get up there though... Oh. We've got fireworks!
The SSR gold artifact for the senior character who freezes time.
I don't like the way it just stopped like that. Alright, let's turn the music off in game so we can use our new music. I got new likes!
Piker QuickTime 787 says, I went on a picture liking spree tonight.
Whenever I'm not in the game, that's when it sends people to my private world. Okay, exploration complete. I can do this with a friend. Okay. It costs 12 investigated. What does that mean? Whose investigation should I join? They're all shopping street. Am I better off investigating with someone with a longer time or a shorter time? I'll go with the one in the middle. I know this is the whale in Genshin. There we go. Did I say the whale in Genshin? Why does it say in Genshin? I don't know why I said in Genshin. The whale whose world I was in before. And she took me flying all over the world. It was cool. Alright, so if I turn that on, now I can go to my AI and turn on game-specific music playlist mode. There we go. And it should play the game's music. don't know if that's correct or not. I think it probably is. I might need to add like volume control or something to it because I don't have any control over the volume right now. Pick up 2 more giant Etso scallops. Yeah, it is definitely working. It's playing this game's music. I just think it might be a little too quiet.
Personal asks, did you claim your mail?
There was nothing to claim, I don't think. It just said I have new. Yeah. It just says I got new likes. And join the firework festival. I don't think I got anything new in the mail.
I got 5 pills for the fireworks.
Oh yeah, I got that yesterday though. I think that was yesterday because you didn't play yesterday, did you? I think
Pools.
Yeah, I think that was yesterday. Yeah, okay.
Not like this.
The only downside.
Kamachuno0 says she seems AOE based.
I got Floro from Guaranteed Pull. Which one's Floro? Do I have Floro? Oh, Flavor.
Made World 1 level, just chilling RN.
Yeah, I still don't have
Dino
Flavor.
Dance.
I don't have Nicey. I don't have Momo. Do I have any pulls on me right now that doesn't require? Nah. I don't necessarily want to spend a whole load of those on the standard banner. I should just be patient. Otherwise I will regret it.
Cat thinking.
Okay, what I need is I need some volume control over that music. Let's add some volume control to the music. So if I go to my music player. So audio manager, so what we'll do is we'll say oh, that's actually a different one. Music manager, there we go. Yeah, so I forget what it is. You can link a specific audio output from the audio mixer. I think it's like an audio mixer group or something. Mixer group, there it is. So we'll do mixer group. So if we link the audio mixer group, of music, then we can say if inputs get key down, key code, is it arrow up, cursor up, cursor up? I think it's just up. There we go, up arrow. Then mixer group. Is it volume? How do you change the volume on it? Mixer group dot audio mixer? Oh, I think we set float. Right, audio mixer set float sets the value of the exposed parameters specified. Oh yeah, you have to expose the parameters. Shit, I gotta remember how to do this. Exposed parameters. How the hell do you expose parameters again? Add effect at top, add effect at bottom. They did overcomplicate this mixer. How the hell do I expose parameters? add effect. Oh, I think it's like send or receive. No send sources. Oh god, this is so annoying. Right, let me ask GPT, it'll know. I can't remember how to do this. Did I lose my GPT? I lost my GPT. Damn it. Okay. I want to control volume. In game. I need to expose parameters for the mixer group, but can't remember how. Can you guide me? Here's a full quick guide to exposing mixer parameters and controlling them in code. Window audio mixer, I'm already in there. In the inspector in the mixer group, find the volume slider and right click the volume slider. Yeah, I already tried that. Attenuation. That's the volume slider. It ain't doing shit. Yep, that ain't doing shit. Right click volume slider. Yeah, that ain't doing shit. Attenuation. Add, send, receive. Right click it and expose volume of music. No, that is not a thing. Oh, here we go. Expose parameters. List is empty. Audio mixer parameters can be exposed to scripting. Select an audio mixer group. Right click one of its properties in the inspector and select expose. I've tried that 1,000 times. There is no expose. There's add child group, add sibling group, rename, duplicate group and children, remove group and children. There is no expose. You are full of shit. I'm trying left click, right click. Why is this thing so fucking awkward? Add effect before, add effect after. This thing is so... Oh wait, groups. Is groups a different... No, that's groups. There is no like second view. Mixer. This is so fucking dumb. There's add effect, there's attenuation. Maybe this is the attenuation that you do it on. Right click on. Nope. Fucking hell, why is this so awkward? Where are you hiding this shit? It should be like really fucking easy to do. This should be like really easy to do, but it fucking isn't. They've like made it really difficult. Oh my god, how the fuck are you meant to do this? It does not work like that. In the inspector for the mixer group, this is probably an old version of Unity. In the inspector for the mixer group, find the volume slider, right click expose volume of music. At the top right of the audio mixer group, click the small gear icon, expose parameters. You'll now see something. Yeah, I know I can see exposed parameters of which there are none. The issue is that it doesn't let me expose a parameter. This is so ridiculous. Because the volume slider, which is actually just attenuation, right clicking it doesn't do shit. Yeah, it doesn't do, you literally does nothing. Right clicking the one up here also does nothing. Right clicking over here does not give an option to expose.
Personat says, nice, I got a 3 white tint color preview.
I'll look at this off stream later. This is fucking ridiculous. I can't be fucking arsed. It's just gonna be there all day. That is fucking bad UI. It's just so bad. Given that that's like something you're gonna want access to for pretty much every fucking Unity project ever, that should be super easy to do. It shouldn't be buried under some confusing fucking UI bullshit. Right, whatever. So the music's quite quiet. What I'll do, I'll rebuild it out. The music's a bit too quiet, I think. So I had it at -34, so I'll try it at like -20, I guess. But really, I need control over that. Because some tracks are louder than others. Alright, we'll build it out again. That's so fucking dumb that they've made it so hard.
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
That should be a bit louder now. Yeah, it's definitely louder. I have 5,000 of these. Survival. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. That's a pretty cool feature though, I quite like that. So what's really cool about it, right, is if I switch games now and play Genshin Impact, it'll automatically start playing Genshin Impact soundtrack from my playlist folder. That's fucking cool. That's really cool actually. The less I have to do, the better. She also changes my stream title over for me and everything, it's really cool. Alright. I should have some stamina though, right? I got Faye to 60, Kabushi to 60. Actually, I got them all yeah, I did get them all ascended past 60 last night. I just don't have the books to level them. I might do Meow next. I can take them to 70, it's just very expensive. Alright, so if we farm XP maybe. XP, let's go. Yeah, that's super cool because now the music doesn't get interrupted at all, it just plays. I think that's way better. I've only got enough to do 2 runs though. Oh, in one more stamina, and I used them all. In one more stamina though, I can do another one. Right, wants me to defeat Ashen Creatures Part 3. Huh. Eliminate ocean creatures. Alright, let's go. It's auto battle. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Operation completo.
これはオーバーフィールドにだけ存在する貴重な鉱石かもしれません。あ、違ったみたいですね。
Skycat Guardian. Which one was the XP books? Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. I got 2-star on that one. Skycat the Guardian! Let's go! That player's name was Fold Ultra, which to me just sounds like some kind of Samsung device. Get the new Fold Ultra! Comprito! Okay, the more the merrier, I think, is in the other world. Yeah. Go on then. Does this soundtrack have the this world's music as well? Or is it only the first world's music? we need to be over there.
On Twitch, Personath says, I see a super looking player with an AK XD.
With an axe.
これはあ、
Beautiful!
ね、私の見間違いでした。
Alright, we need to be up yonder. Get on the no, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. The more the merrier. Incomplete. Well, I ain't never done this one before. What the frickety frack? Yeah, I remember doing this one. You're lying. You're lying. Huh. Crystal is one of 3. I probably just did a different crystal one. Jellyfish time! Why did you do that? Just stay on the jellyfish. You wasted that jellyfish. Inscription upgrade. Increase the damage of derived attacks by 14%. I don't understand how you get a huge damage buff from just doing dailies. Like, so how does that work? Do you have to do it every day to get the buff? Like it resets? Or does it just stack and stack and stack and stack and stack? Ah, help me! Somebody stole me! Ah. I accidentally got on someone's chair. Either that or they tried to kidnap me. Not sure which one it was. Okay, can I get up there? Ah, not like that I can't. But this isn't working, is it? Huh. Oh, help me! Help me! I can't. Why you put a ceiling there, man? Why are you ceilinging me like that? All right, we should probably go at it from this side then. Yeah, this looks more practical. Let's put that away. What is this? Have I done it? Collect musical notes. Yeah, I only got a 2-star, but that'll do for now. I'm not looking to get into the Guinness Book of World Records right now. Wait, I'm right back. Aren't I right back where I started? I'm exactly where I started. What? I'm exactly where I was. No, I need to get above this. How do you get above this? How do you get above this? There's got to be a way. Can I get up there? That's like too high of a jump for me. Oh wait, but not from the cogs. I remember this. You get on the cog. Ooh! Then you get... Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas, as they say. See, it depends. I like an electric oven, but a gas hob. That's how I like it. Gas hobs just, I don't know, there's something nice about cooking with flame. I'm not sure about grill. Gas grills are quite good, but they're a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, grills, electric grill's fine. It's just like a toaster, isn't it, really? I'm not a big fan of electric hobs, though. I just think they're kind of annoying. I don't know why. He did. Yeah, she's doing a great job though. It's my first time making my horse girl my DJ. She's doing great.
Not like this another Lynn.
What have we got against Lynn?
2-star Lynn moment.
You blown all your load. I mean, you know, all your savings, all your pulls on standard banners. See, I think I'm trying to be sensible and trying to wear. I can get to the next 50-50 though, and still do 20 pulls. I can do 20 pulls on standard.
In just doing standard pulls I get from event.
Ah. I already did all those. Yeah, see, I could.
In saving for the next character.
Yeah, well, me too, but if I fail the 50-50, I fail the 50-50, it is what it is. But I calculated it... Shut up! I calculated... Are you done? No? Is that so?
I have like 25 pulls saved and 20 for guaranteed in exclusive.
Well, I ran the calculations and it came back that I could do 20 pulls on standard banner using my coins, my tokens, which I don't really think is a good idea, but Especially given that I'm 29 away from the next one, right? But if this as this goes down to 20, I might do it just to find out who I'm getting next. I still got like nearly 100 pulls before I can select more. So if this comes down to 20 with just tickets, I don't know. I feel like I've done a lot of the content now. There are things I can do actually. I think there's some more in objectives and things. But yeah, if I can get that down to like 20, then I might just spend 20 pulls on with tokens. Because I can still get to the next 50-50 when the next character comes out anyway. If I win, well great, if I lose, well I probably wasn't going to get her anyway. Because I wouldn't be able to make up another 70 pulls. And I'm not that bothered. I think I prefer Jellyfish Girl. I don't know though, we haven't really seen what she can do yet. Huh? Oh no, I'm gonna get squashed! Ugh. Okay, I got out just in time. Let's do this!
Kamachuno0 says, same.
You feel the same way.
Next char looks like Dark LA.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about Jellyfish Girl at
She
first.
has depressed mood in her trailer. Big sad.
Yeah, I'm more curious who's going to be after that. I'm more curious who's going to be after that. I have a feeling it'll be more appealing. Come back! Come back! Okay, you can pick that up. But your bags are 95% full now. 98%! Holy shit. We're gonna have to go on empty our bags. We're not even done. Yeah, how does this work? Like, will these just cap out eventually? Or do they like reset every day or what? I don't get it.
I don't like ranged characters. Just give me sword or throwing hands characters. We good.
I don't mind ranged. I don't mind ranged in this.
My first SSR was Lexi, whoever he is.
Oh,
LUL resident sleeper.
That is rough. Yeah, I feel like Lexi is this game's Chi-Chi, you know. I pulled a Lexi. He made me vexed. I don't know, isn't vexed like when you're in a bad mood? I don't know. A vex is a curse as well, isn't it? That makes sense. I think he vexed me. That makes more sense.
Personat says, okay WTF 32k no crit. And without Onigiri at K buff.
Well, I just don't know how you can be all cozy and relaxed and casual in a nice, cozy, comfy game if you've just got testosterone everywhere. I don't want that. Get your testosterone out of my fucking cozy game, you bastards. Right. All that toxic masculinity. Alright. Then again, a lot of anime boy characters are normally they don't have a whole lot of testosterone. Let's be honest. But still, any maybe any is too many. Any is too many. What was I doing? I was about to do something.
42k XD.
Numbers. Numbers are just numbers. There you go. There's my words of wisdom. Numbers are just numbers. You can quote me on that one. Right, handbook. Let's get some more milk. I love that you level up with milk. Hey. Give me another juice box. There we are. Quick red, let's go. Oh my god, I need to hit 30. That's what I need. That's the big one. That's when my life changes for the better. Sky Cat Guard 2. They have loads of dailies. If you want to do them. Ooh! A red gem! 248 of 266. That's less than 20 to go. Oh, I got rate up! I got increased rate up! What the hell? I feel like that's a lie though, isn't it? And we increased your pulling rate by 0.000001%. That technically would still be an increased rate up. But it wouldn't really be worth getting excited about. Kill them! Jellyfish! Don't land on the fan. No, get off the fan. Oh, fans very much for that. I thought she was doing an OnlyFans then. Claim a reward. Alright, what's up next? Increased pulling rate. What do I need to do to get my missing?
Okay, WTF, how am I doing so much damage? 77k.
Right, how do I check my... There's like a list of things in here somewhere. Event. Right, I know there's some pulls I can get. I can't find... Where's the list? Also, how do we get this? What does this mean? After the limited SSR... Well, that's jellyfish, right? Explorer reaches level 5 star. Wait, doesn't that mean like max constellation? Is that what that means?
Click go.
Yeah, but you need a ticket. That sounds like you need to get her at C5 to get one of these tickets. Is that what that means? Let me read that again. That doesn't make any sense to me. It sounds like it's saying, "Hey, get her at C5."
Yay.
Yeah, I thought so.
For any of those.
Yeah, I like the deer, but I ain't getting a frickin' C5. I don't like it that much. All right, how do I get the list back up? I got that. I'm getting these as I'm going along. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay. To get a pull, I need to weave 3 times. I've no clue how to weave. I've not weaved. Alright, we need to weave. Alright, so I assume I need to like, oh, how do you do this? Okay. Weave. It doesn't, I know it doesn't count when you just weave fabric, sadly. Because I tried that. So it probably wants me to weave one of these. What's the easiest one to do? These all look like fucking rock solid. Also, I already own most of these hairstyles at this point. I actually do. I might not have that one.
I did it, I was just doing process.
Well, check it out. When I process, if I make some leather, last time I tried it didn't count. Let's do 8 leather. Okay, I did 8 leather and somehow it didn't cost me 8 energy.
I did the premium ones.
Premium ones. I got all of these. I got all of these. Yeah, I've completely emptied the event, which is nice. Okay, that's just that. So I need to go back to, where was it? Event. Newcomer support. Yeah, that one didn't count. So you did premium. So go to life, weave. Didn't I just do premium? No, I did advanced leather. So if I do premium leather, you think that might count? I think it does.
Try something that is not leather.
I think there might be vegans. Alright, let me get the survival first. Yeah, because if I go back to event, I don't think that counted. Still says 0 of 3. Perform weave, but like that's so vague. Like I did weave, technically, right? I may not have weaved what you wanted me to weave, but if you want me to weave something in particular, you got to tell me what to weave. Otherwise, we've no idea how to do it.
Strange.
You think I'm bugged? I mean, I can weave. Is process different from loom? Where product sample? Premium synthetic fiber. Not enough premium wool. We'll make some premium wool then. Alright, let's make what we can. Let's get this weaving up. Let's get weaving like a maniac. Also, what do we need for quests? Let's level it up. Okay, I just weaved a shit ton of shit. Premium fabric, basic silk. 25 of those. Right, the game can't say I haven't weaved now. I've weaved up a storm. Alright, let me see. In catalog, we got silk once, twice. We got common fabric once, twice. We got anything else? Not really. Okay, what does quest say for this one? I need to get to... Yeah, that's the thing, right? It says It says successfully weaved 10 times. It says I've done none. So that can't be what it means by weave, but what the fuck does it mean then? Craft hat sample. Craft head scarf sample. I think I need to weave some product or some fucking thing, I don't know. I don't know.
Hiker QuickTime 787 says, hi.
Hello. Oh, but these require a lot of shit, right? Where'd you even get half this shit from? What else? Oh wait, hat. It said craft a hat or something. Yeah, look at all this shit. You need so much stuff. The jellyfish hat only needs 3 things. That would probably be the easiest. Go to the weave screen. I can't make that without it. So do I buy the shit from him? Is that what happens? Does they normally sell shit, don't they, that you need? I can buy fur. Yeah, it's all the threads and shit probably. Also, they're quite expensive. 600 weaving skill.
If you didn't work out the hint I left, then look at your photo wall to get the answer.
Hints? I don't know if you're hinting at anything. You decided to try this game again, did you? I don't know what am I looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't see Pika. Nope, you don't exist. There's nothing on mine except the ones I've took.
Don't they have a liking history in Overfield?
They've got the latest photos, but there's nothing on here. Look, these are the latest. Did you like one of my photos? No, I don't think it says. I've got 7 likes on there, but it doesn't say. It doesn't tell me who's liked them. No. So I bought some threads. Oh, let me know if you need any help with anything. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in here. I don't know why this doesn't count as weaving. I still can't do the... So where the fuck do I get these from then? It says go to the weave screen. Thick rope. So where do I... Yarn ball. Oh, do the yarn balls. Right, I made the yarn balls. What else do I need? Right, the rope. Now I can make rope with yarn balls, apparently. Okay. But none of these are counting as weaves. I don't understand. They're not supposed to count as weaves. I swear my thing's bugged. I don't know. Something's not right. Yeah, because if I got it still in quest, it's saying I've weaved 0 times. I swear this is bugged. I don't know, I feel like it's bugged. Unless, well, 50, maybe that just counts as processing material. So I need to weave actual items, probably. Oh my god. Oh, look who showed up. You always go for the bright pink hair, don't you? You love the bright pink hair. You do stand out. How are you enjoying it? So to make... I don't even know what I'm making. I know I need that rope. You know what they could do with on here is like a wish list where you can... There was like hat and accessory. What's the easiest thing to make? Maybe the glasses. I need a star thing. Loads of those threads. Knotted rope. So how do I make a knotted rope? I also need this string. For string I need this light yarn ball. Before I can do the light yarn ball, oh my god, this is crazy! I need silk. So can I buy silk from him? Yes, I can buy silk from him. Oh my god, this is making me broke! I hate this guy. This guy's fucking life skill sucks. It's a nightmare. So what am I making? This? Go on in. Yeah, I feel like weaving in this game is... It's the real challenging end game, it's nuts. Alright, so now I can make this. No, because I need to make the string first. Oh my god. This is insane. Right. Now I can make this. Holy shit. Right. I couldn't even make 4. I can't even do anything with 4. Right, I feel like the easiest thing to make is this. It takes 3. Oh, the glasses. There you go, the glasses. So now I just need...
Personal asks, did you make all the plant nutrients for the tree?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've emptied the event out. Right, so to make this ornamental star, I need to buy... I've got no money to buy shit. I'm fucking broke now. He stole all my...
Nice.
He stole all my money. He stole all my money. Help me. So it's these I need. Oh, wait, I can buy these with cat coins. So, pins. But I don't want to... If I can't spend them all. If I spend them all, I won't... Let's get 5 of these then. Oh, this thing is so expensive. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now if I go back to weave... This is like the most complicated thing I've ever seen. Loom, accessory. And I need 2 of these. Which I can now make. Oh my god. Did I get them both? I have no idea. What was I trying to make? Glasses. Yeah, I got them. Oh my god, I might actually be able to make the glasses. But then I'm going to make 10 of these. Okay, what else do I need? I need glasses sample, which I can go to the weave screen. Oh, I can do these. I can do these. Holy shit. Holy shit, I've got stuff. Okay, now can I make the glasses? I'm about to weave something for the first time in my life. This better count. Ah, and I'm out of energy because it's a bitch. Right, we'll fucking eat that then. Go on. Do it. Do it. Do it. I made some glasses. That's got to count. Right? my god, I'm like 60,000 pages deep. I'm not. This isn't the thing I need to be in. I need to be in this one. Alright, so in my catalogue, I got one of them, two of them, one of them. Holy shit, one of them. It better have counted. I am going to read to the end of time. Quest? Okay, finally that counted. And did it count for the other thing, the event? Handicrafts, Jesus Christ. That's rough as fuck. Right. Quest? No, it wasn't quest, it was event. Event. Newcomer support. Yes, I need to make 2 more of those. I can't afford it. And also, my rate up's gone now by the time I tried to do all that. I only managed to get a third of the way there and my rate up disappeared. What a freaking nightmare. That's 3 snow moths. Right, so I might be able to sell stuff for cat coins. Daily sidelines. Can't do those, can't do those, can't do those. What about your daily sidelines? Can't do those, can't do... I could make noodles, I guess. And get 150 cat coins. But she only gives me 150 cat coins per 2 noodles. Yowza, this is rough. Someone's cooking up a fucking storm here, fucking ooh. Oh, I like the dress. Look at that. Very snazzy. Very, very snazzy. So I was making how do I make more glasses? I need more of these. And how do I make more of those? I need to make more string and rope. Of which I need to make more of those. And do I buy that from... I need to buy wool. And I think the other thing comes from those, yeah. Wool and silk. So I buy those from him, I think. Yeah, wool. And I'm just, yeah, I'm out of coinage. I'm completely out of coinage. It's getting expensive now. Like, I could go and farm some money. But the problem is... it's getting rather expensive now. I think they want, like, is it 200 coins to refresh my... yeah, it's 150. I feel like that's a bit much. That's like a pull. And it's only 60 stamina. And I checked the shop. There's nothing you can buy in the shop, really. Is there any real way to do it?
I just got a golden axe with double crit damage substat.
Oh, nice. I'm not even gonna ask where you got that from. Ha! Oh god. I need to be patient. I don't have any patience. Alright, let's do this daily exploration. We can get money from killing things, but just I don't think it's much. That's the problem. Kill them! Cannibal man! Stop getting on my work! When you told that joke 4,000 times at this point. Yeah, you get a pittance. I got like 21 gold for that. 21 gold out of that chest. Yeah, it's very, it's not a very lucrative endeavor. These are both... so can you just do these forever and ever? Like, I already did these once today. Oh, it's because, like, I think it's because, like, the more the merrier is, like, the 4th iteration or whatever, like level 4 or something. And fast travel accident is, like, level 3. I don't know. Kind of weird. Oh my god. It's so far away. So high in the sky.
キラキラしてるでしょ。私たちが探してる3分だってすぐに分かりましたね。
20 gold's not worth bothering with. Also, my objective's all the way over there. How the hell am I meant to get over there? Oh my god, we're back to the yawning Olympics. So I think the Olympics came to the conclusion that, you know what, men and women are built different. We can't just let men in a dress compete against women in the Olympics. But that makes me wonder, in the yawning Olympics, do you think men and women would have the advantage? As a man, I do yawn a lot. I feel like we might have an advantage in that. I'd be the fucking champion. Right, Fast Travel Accent Volume 3. Let's do it. Yep, I could yawn up a fucking storm.
特別サービスだよ。ご満足いただけたかな。クライマックスダンシングオールナイト。特別サービスだよ。ご満足いただけたかな。
It's so weird how I just start, like, once you, it's like peeing, and like when you go out drinking, I feel like once you go and once you give in to the pee, once you pee once after drinking lots of alcohol, like then it's just, you just can't stop. I feel like it's the same thing with yawning. It's like after your first yawn, that's it. You gotta have like a. It's like hiccups, I guess. But the weird thing about hiccups is I used to get hiccups as a kid, but now I only get one. Usually, I'll only get one singular hiccup. But I remember that. God, that was so annoying getting that. Which isn't typical of hiccups, because hiccups are generally like repeating like involuntary reactions or whatever. But oh god, I'm glad I only get one, because like one's not that bad, it's fine, it's just like, you know. But I remember getting hiccups was really annoying when I was a kid, because you just can't fucking stop, and it's like, oh my god. it's really quite irritating. I can get some furniture. I can get, oh, this is a recruit ticket, let's do it. We're not rated up right now though. We're not rated up right now. Should I wait till raid up? Let's wait until raid up, because we know we're going to get another raid up at some point. How the hell do you put like emotes above your name like that, or do you just put it in chat? Do you think? You just put it in chat. Fast Travel Accident, Volume 4. Yeah, well, my new little music player thing's working great. I'm loving it.
物語始まったばかり。
Oh, it's the Iron Arm Butchers of Bakersfield. Was that from the Butcher of Bakersfield? Wasn't Dexter, was it? And Dexter is the Butcher of something. Bay Harbor Butcher. Dexter was the Bay Harbor Butcher. What was the Butcher of Bakersfield? Like Jack the Ripper or something. Yellow flowers. Researcher's request. 1 coin. Certainly won't be changing anything with 1 coin at this point. Alright, we need to get above and beyond where we are. Can I jump on this thing? Oh, I can. Oh, that's naughty. Like that. And we just need to be over there. Blue butterfly.
世界で最も大きくて美しい蝶は実は毒があるそうです。
Researcher's request number 2. I've got to laugh how we call it a research quest when really we're just murdering things. What are you researching there, boy? Death. How's it going? Great. Death in the name of science. Research request number 2 complete. I feel like this just goes on forever, doesn't it? Researchers request number 3. There's got to be an end to this. Whoa! Ooh, we got some rewards in this thing. Round 1, round 2, let's go! Researchers request volume 3. I like the way I keep saying volume 3 like it's a fucking encyclopedia or something. Nah, yes, you're gonna look that one up in volume 64 of the Britannica Deathopedia. It's crazy to think about now, isn't it? Life before the internet. I had an encyclopedia. I was a kid. There was no internet. There were no internet when I was a lad. Wasn't? Didn't have mobile phones either. We used to do our homework on stone tablets. Go to school on a dinosaur. Rub your knees together to start a fire. If you've got cold. Alright, inscription level 4. Increase the damage of derived attacks by 12%. The more the merrier, volume 4. We have 2 coins. How full's our bag? 55, it's not bad. I think we need to take these stairs up, you know. Wait, what's in here? I'm mainly here for gold. Because weaving is a very expensive life skill. Very expensive. Ooh, I haven't done this one. Speed run challenge. Let's do it. Ow! Oh, can I start again? Start again! Start again! I fucked it up. I fucked up. Yes, 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 yes. Start again. Let's go! Yeah! Oh! Oh, I'm so good. No way I am not at least second or third this time. I told you, third. Oh, you know what though? Everybody got 8 seconds. How does it even make sense? There's no first, second, and third if we all got 8 seconds. It's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. No, give me back my gift! It's gonna despawn, I'm gonna lose it forever! It was gold, I need it! No, it wasn't gold actually, it's purple. God damn it. Didn't I see some... Yeah, I thought I did. Holy shit, I just got a tracksuit! What the hell? Now I can look like Nico Bellic. You have big problem. Okay, how do I get to my destination? Anyone call me an Uber? Are there Ubers in this world? There's certainly no boobers. Yeah, not with these little chibis. Right. Give it time, they'll find a way. They'll find a way, I'm telling you now. Right. That Snowbreak collab is going to be insane. Right, so where do we... How do we... Where do we... I think... I mean, it's got to be, right? There's no other way... There's no other way to do this. Can I reach there? Okay, I need to do a better jump than that, though. I can't reach that. It's ridiculous. So how the hell am I supposed to get up from here? Yeah, also that advice about rewinding and then continuing your jump, it just doesn't work like that. I did that. Maybe if I get on top of this gate, there'll be a way up. What? What? There really isn't though, because the ceiling's right above me. Unless this comes out further than the ceiling. Which it really doesn't. I didn't think it would. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get there. Oh wait, oh my god, I'm so blind. It's the lights. It's the lights. Go into the lights. Follow the light. The light will guide you. If they glow, they need doing. Oh my god, stone throwing. Actually, this sounds horrendous. I'm really bad at throwing stones. And I don't even live in a glass house. Must pass through all rings in one throw. Where's the stone though? Pick up pebbles. What rings? Those rings? I can't do it. I can't do it from here. Wait, one sec. What? There's no way I'm not allowed to move. Or can I pick up the pebbles from anywhere? Yeah, I can pick up pebbles from anywhere. I can't look up that high. Does the mouse look? No, the mouse doesn't look any higher. Oh, can I? Wait. What if we do this the other way? He allows to do it from the other end. Get on the thing! On it! On it! Get on it. Get on it! I need you to get over there! Oh my god, you're so useless. Alright, fine, go this way. Go this way if you must. But I still need to be on there though. I'm not better off. No, there's no way to do it. It's impossible. Oh. Yes. That's what I was trying to do before. Get on that cog. Yeah, there you go. Now get on that flower. No, don't fall off, you stupid chibi. Right, okay, there. There. It didn't say what side you had to be at. I think this will work. Oh, this is easy! Haha! Oh, I'm a genius! Oh, well, I get XP for that. I could be level 30 by now. If I go and do all those. Some of those are freaking hard though. For me. Why'd you put my present on that flower? You think I did it from that flower? Is that where I was supposed to do it from? Well, you know, when you get outsmarted by the outsmarterer, what do you want? I don't even know if I can get up there. You know what? It's not really that important. There'll be nothing amazing in it anyway. The problem now, though, is to do more and more Volume 4, I still need to be higher. And yes, there are lights that kind of go up, but not really. I think I need to be over there, look. Sakurabell Courtyard. I haven't done this one. Suck at my dick. Do this then. Oh, we're already built. Wait, that's not my team. That's my team. Okay. Level 49. Holy shit. Trying to get me killed. Did I not clear the list of things in this? That's the old sludge diver again. No challenge too big. Unable to pick it up. What the fuck? Bag's full. Some bullshit. Give me that one. I haven't found a single star yet. Are we still live? It's been went very quiet. Just worried that something. It looks like everything looks okay.
Yee.
No worries, just making sure. Somebody just said ride me in chat. Doesn't sound good. Probably because they have a chair on the back, but still. Ride me. Good lord. Okay, sludge diver. Is he the boss? I don't know if he's the boss or not. No, he's just the chest guardian. A guardian of the chest! I hate it when my bags get full. I think I'm missing out. Oh, that looks pretty dope as well, actually. I mean, it's only 494 attacks, probably not that good, but they still look dope. You know what? It's fine. I'll just leave them. I think I have to open the chest, like, at least to look to see what's in it for it to count as an open chest. Okay, I found my first star. There's actually another one up there, I think. I don't know how I'm going to get to it. Yeah, I could probably jump onto this cog, I would think. Yeah, I can. Okay, and there's another one over there. Ah, there's another one up those lights as well. Oh. Where are the lights I was looking at? I don't even see them. Are they up there? I think I need to be up there, but I don't think that's where I was just looking for the star. try going up these stairs. I just came from there. Where were the lights I was looking at?
Since ads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke? I don't know what's going to happen next year. It's probably because I don't have 20/20 vision.
Okay, that joke probably was funny in 1999. But you're a bit late for that one, I'm afraid. Now it doesn't make any sense. Nice try though. This is what happens when you mass download jokes on the internet. Wait, did I say 1999? I meant 2019. Oh, that's rude, Butcher. What a piece of shit. Fucking hell. Ah, what if I die? How do I heal? Ow! You fucking wanker! Help! Help me! Help me! Help me! Oh! Oh my god, he's gonna win! He's gonna win! He's gonna win! What do I do? What do I do? Move! No, move! What are you doing, you stupid girl? Move out of the fucking way! Oh my god, I'm still alive! What are you doing, auto battle? No, this is dangerous! Dangerous! I told you not to do it! I told you not to do it though! I can't. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Auto battle ruined that for me. They just kind of like, they're just so careless. I mean, I know it's fucking auto battle, right? But Jesus. Oh, now I gotta, whatever, I'll come back when I'm stronger. I don't want to get sweaty with that one. I must remember those Sakamadek. I still need to do it. Like, I'm not going to get a rib removed or anything. I don't mean I'm going to suck my... I mean that is the level, right? Called Sakura Bell. But I call it Sakamadek. It's funny. And I died and I need to do it still. Right, let's just get to our objective. If I can figure that out. How the fuck am I supposed to get all the way up there? I need to empty my bags as well. My bags are full. I can't even store any wood. How the fuck am I meant to get up there? I feel like I'm going around in circles at this point. I've not been this way before. Sure does look like it. Get on the cog. I know I'm going around in circles. I remember being here before. I can't open that. Don't even bother. Right. Sprint! I've definitely been here before. How do I get to that? There it is. The more the merrier for... Oh, that's why I've been here before. Because all the more the merriers are probably in the same place, I would think. Alright, we'll do this one. Then we need to go back and empty our bags. I also need to pee. For reals. For realsy reals. Alright, let's do this. On your feet, soldier!
特別サービスだよ。ご満足いただけたかな？特別サービスだよ。ご満足いただけたかな？特別サービスだよ。ご満足いただけたかな？クライマックス。
Do it!
ちょうど1話分ですね。今日の連載はここまでにしましょう。
Alright, we need to go empty our bags. I don't know though, is this the last one? It looks like it, right? But I don't know, because they keep spitting out new ones all the time, so I don't know. I actually don't know. Alright, we'll go do this last one. But if, it might not be the last one. If it's not the last one, then we definitely go back and empty our bags. Get up. Up! What are you? Up. Alright, let's go. It sounds like the bunny girl. I bet that's the bunny girl I'm hearing. Someone's got a bunny girl near me. What am I doing? Defeating the monsters. Can't open any chests.
特別サービスだよ。ご満足いただけたかな？クライマックス。やあ。It's party time。邪魔しないでください。
Alright,
しましょう。
No, they still made a new one. A defeat Ashen creatures ace. In that case, I'm gonna go back and empty my bags. And go for a wee. I'll probably end the stream for a bit, go get some food and stuff. Be back later on. I can't even get a moth. Yeah, that's because I need to go and empty my bags. Alright, let's do it. Ugh. I got achievements though. And some survival. Yellow floret. We haven't met the pink floret yet. Scandalous. Friend. Claim reward. I haven't got any stamina. Fuck. Do I have to spend stamina for my own rift? Ah, no rift entrance found.
Piker QuickTime 787 says, "Don't worry, we were still here, Cappy."
Yeah, I saw your thing. Alright, we can go back. I'm not going to be though for long because I need to go and get some food. I really need to hit level 30. I'm so close. I'm level 29, but it's... I think it's quite a lot of XP to get to 30 from 29. Alright, I did empty my bags. Yeah, this game is popping off. There's a lot of people in this game.
Today I played 4 games in just one day.
On Steam. 4 days, one game. Well, your head doesn't explode. Still 916 players. Yeah, it's pretty good day for this game. It's pretty busy. I like that. Oh, come on. You can get it. You can get it. I believe in you. There we go. Little angel papillo fly or something. What did you want for your commission?
Genshin, DNA, BPSR, and finally Overfield.
What I might do... I might do some fishing. I won't have any energy though, will I? Because I used all my energy up. My fishing is doing great though. My cooking and my fishing are doing great. Let's just check. I got an email. That's just my lost treasure. That's a lot of lost treasure. Yeah, I got my cooking to level 5. Level 5 cooking, not bad. And my fishing. That's enough fishing. Level 6 fishing. Holy shit. But weaving is so much harder. Ah. I was waiting for a raid up, but I don't think we're going to get one. So I'll do my pull now. garbage. Yeah, not enough for one back.
With BPSR, once I get to my maximum daily honor coins for the weeks, I starting to stop doing bureau commissions for the week and just focus other tasks instead.
And what I want to do is I want to burn through my level 1 bit, burn through my level 2 bit, because it's like we need to get rid of this lower level bit, because I probably won't need it ever again, I would think. Let's do my level 2 now though, because I did I used level 1 for a while last night. But yeah, I feel like I need to use up my level 1 and 2 bit. I might even be able to do a level 4 bit now. I'm not sure.
Gavadir says, Master Fisherman.
Yep, I'm the master fisherman. I try to be. Right. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. Ugh, get some food. And then I might jump back on after the server reset. I don't know what time that is exactly. I feel like it's either 8 or 9 o'clock my time, so I don't know. It's normally getting a bit late by then. But yeah, I'm liking the new music player. The new music player is pretty good. But I need to put like volume control on it or something, because it'd be nice to have some control over it. Alright, thank you for joining me. I might be back on later. If not, I'll be tomorrow. But yeah, I saw more of the fireworks this time. It's so weird just as I was logging in randomly.
Daily reset. I think it's in 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. What time would that be? So that would be like 8 o'clock my time. Yeah, it's not too bad. That sounds about right.
Piker QuickTime 787 says, okay Cappy, have a nice day then.
Yep, you too. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.